Have you ever wondered how an ordinary flight, one carrying families and hopes, can transform in just moments into a scene of unforgettable chaos? On a cool April morning in 2018, a routine journey from New York to Dallas became one of America's most unnerving aviation nightmares. Among the 149 souls aboard a Southwest Boeing 737, a mother found herself in row 14, by the window, with nothing to suggest her fate. High above the clouds, a thunderous crack shattered the comm. An engine's fan blade exploded, sending fragments everywhere. Wind screamed as a piece of debris blew out her window, her seat, her world. In one terrifying instant, she was pulled partway outside the aircraft, passengers fighting the relentless force to hold her back. For 20 tense minutes, every heartbeat vied against disaster, with cabin crew guiding desperate hands and anxious prayers. What would you do, confronted with the raw power of survival at 32,000 feet? Despite heroic efforts, the storm her body faced proved too much, and by the time the jet touched down, agony had ended. In the hush after, survivors realized just how thin the boundary truly is between routine and tragedy. It leaves you asking, a single pane of glass, a simple moment, what might change the course of an entire flight? That question lingers as the next story unfolds. In 1970 Sydney, a restless boy, hungry for something more, slipped past boundaries, none prepared for how far he'd go. He wedged himself in the wheel well of a jet bound for Tokyo, believing adventure was within reach. But as the plane climbed and its wheels retracted, a hidden danger awaited. Suddenly, he plunged toward Earth as witnesses watched in horror. A life cut short just as it soared skyward. A photographer, testing his new lens, unknowingly snapped the boy's final fall, capturing heartbreak and fate in a single frame. Could anyone have known their everyday choices would intersect in such a haunting way? His family, in trying to tame his wanderlust, only fueled his journeys until tragedy left a memory suspended between sky and ground. Sometimes, tiny decisions and hidden dreams lead into darkness. What drives someone to run, even when the world tries so hard to hold them close? As stories continue, the places meant for travel could become ground for shock. Just ask the ground worker in Milan, July 2023. Slipping past the terminal, his steps landed dangerously close to an aircraft gearing up for takeoff. With adrenaline surging, he climbed, fell, and climbed again until the jet's massive engine pulled him helplessly inside, ending everything in an instant. Eyewitnesses say it happened faster than thought. A blur, a scream, and silence. The airfield, meant for greetings and farewells, became a stage for a sobering reminder just how quickly safety can be shattered. If you've ever found yourself tempted to bend the rules for a thrill or a shortcut, does this story make you pause? What if one step too far changed everything? And sometimes, it's not just the machines that falter. It's the choices of people hundreds of miles above the ground. One morning in August 2005, a flight out of Cyprus transformed into a ghostly riddle. A missed switch, a simple oversight, left 121 on board slowly succumbing to darkness as oxygen slipped away. The plane, piloted only by autopilot and drifting passengers, circled Athens for hours, eerily quiet. Fighter jets peered inside, finding only silence and slumped forms. Except for one man, a flight attendant fighting to steer disaster away from the city. Did his frantic actions change the destiny of all those below? In the aftermath, investigators trace lines of blame and sorrow back to a single, forgotten lever, a chilling signal that even the smallest mistake can echo for years. Then there are moments when the world gazes upward, watching spectacular inventions fall. In spring of 1937, the grand German airship Hindenburg descended towards eager crowds in New Jersey, shimmering with luxury and promise. But as a thunderstorm brewed, a flash of static and sparking ropes turned the sky into an inferno. Forced to choose between certain death and leaping from the fiery giant, passengers fell through smoke and flame as historic radio broadcasts captured the chaos. "Oh, the humanity!" echoed through time, a phrase born in tragedy, haunting those who heard it live. Even today, the echoes of political choices and human ambition can be lost in a single moment, reduced to ashes by forces no one saw coming. So as each tale closes, the common thread remains. Our fragile grip on safety, on control, and a hope that next time, things will end differently. But that hope is never promised. Are you ready for the next story, where certainty and risk collide yet again? Stay tuned, because sometimes the truth is more astonishing than fiction.